Today, I'm going to revisit a subject that I did last night. I got a little emotional on it last night, so I'm going to redo it. But it was so good to have Mia there. She's an angel. Anyway, so today we're talking about 5 reasons that empaths fail. And we're going to talk about 4 ways to win, to finally win. All right. So if you're an empath, you are probably a person who has a deep level of understanding, of love. You're able to pick up on other people's feelings. You're emotionally intelligent. All right, you feel very deeply, and your ability to feel very deeply is the very thing that's keeping you from winning in life, especially when you consider the feelings of others, the concerns of others, the pain of other people. And I know this because I'm a I can be very, very empathic. I've worked to change that and to tamp that down in my personality. But today we'll be talking about apex empaths. We're talking about 5 reasons you or your heart are sabotaging your success. We're going to talk about what you have to accept in order to end this pattern and move on into a better life. And then we're going to talk about 5 ways to break free and actually finally thrive. So make sure you like, share, subscribe, all that stuff. This video will be posted later for those of you that are not in the chat. Anyway, so there are 5 reasons overall that we sabotage our success, and the main, I guess, overarching reason is that we don't want to hurt other people. You know, we know what it feels like, and when we hurt other people, we can actually feel their pain. Anytime we inflict emotional, spiritual, physical, whatever, we can actually pick up on the intensity and the depth of that pain. And so, um, overall, we just don't want to hurt other people. And so that's why we tend to sabotage our success, because we know that our success will hurt other people. And so, I'm here to let you know, first of all, fuck them, because you're going to die alone, like all of us do. All right? So, because we can feel their pain, we just don't like to put the pain on them and all that. But we're going to go through this and we're going to talk about it. Hey, let's see. Fortnite God. Oh, hello. I like that name. I don't know how the fuck you got that, but good job. Good job on you. Fortnite God. Let me guess. You're 12 years old. All right. I'm not insulting you. I'm just saying. I don't think there are many adults that have that name. All right. Adults have boring names like, my name is John McBiggledy. You know. All right. Jose. Hello. Welcome. Welcome. Tin Man. Hey. All right. Okay. Go to hell, man. All right. The best Lori TV. Nobly. Hi, bro. Welcome. All right. Fortnite God. Yeah, it's a game. Cute. I know it's a. How old are you, Fortnite God? Don't put your age out there. I don't care. Jose says hello. And then best Lori TV. Nobly. Hello. Yeah. Welcome. Welcome to the talk. And there's a clown we're going to get rid of. We got rid of that person. Let's just imagine we deleted them. All right. There we go. We didn't. Oh, hey. Oh, where did he go? All right. Got rid of him. All right. So anyway, the very first reason, the first reason that empaths fail in life, I'm talking like overall, is that succeeding will often prove the people that you love wrong. Their advice, their warnings they're gonna be bullshit. And then so that can destroy people, because what you're doing is you're invalidating their entire worldview. So they tell you, hey, you need to invest in the stock market, and diversify fucking bullshit, right? And then you don't do any of that, and you like sell some stupid trinket or make a stupid song that a bunch of gummy worms love, and then you like go crazy, you get crazy rich, and then now they've got to face the fact that they did all this work or had all this advice that was fucking worthless. And so, hey, it is what it is. That's one of the reasons we sabotage our success as empaths, because we don't want the people we love to realize that their worldview is completely bullshit. And that's the most painful thing a person can experience. And we know that. So we don't like to inflict that on people. All right. Best Lord TV. Yeah. It's okay. All right. Hello. Yeah. Fortnite guy. Like it. Thank you for the like. Thanks for the subs, y'all. All right, y'all. Thank you. Forever life. The spirit never dies. That's a long name. You got a sentence for a name. A poorly written sentence, though. Not shitting on you. Maybe okay. A title. Pardon me. All right. Bedtime for you, man. Drink some milk and tuck in. Oh yeah, with all the sun in the sky, you're right. It is bedtime. I'm sorry. Let me close down the live. All right. So the second reason that we sabotage our dreams, or our hearts get in the way of our success, is that our success makes the people around us useless. Again, I go back to their advice, go back to their warnings. You won without them. That's basically what your success is saying. Your success is saying, hey, my mom warned me about being a fighter or whatever you choose to do, right? And then she was wrong. And so I really don't need her. And so now you're faced with, like, if the basis of the relationship was the fact that she's older than you and wiser than you, and now you realize like you know more than her, and now you're like, well, shit, my mom's useless. I mean, yeah, okay, she probably loves you too, so you probably need that. But imagine you can get love from somebody else, the kind of love that you got from your mom, and now she's useless. And so now you're faced with the fact that she's useless and she now feels like she's useless, and that hurts her. And so you don't succeed because you want her to still be useful, still feel useful in your life. Son, don't do that because you're going to get hurt. All right, mom, I won't. And then you stay a fucking loser. All right. All right. Riff. Yeah. All right. There we go. So, number 3, the third reason a lot of people sabotage their success and they lose in life is that success shines light on their failures and the choices that people have made to be mediocre or to be mundane or to just be a gummy worm. And if you succeed, you know that it's going to shed light on the fact that they failed to reach whatever goal they had or to achieve whatever dream they had. And again, that's profoundly painful for people, especially when it's someone really close to them that like hits it big and they don't win. Now, a lot of people are going to celebrate your success. They're going to love you. They're going to be like, awesome. Well, I always knew you can do it, right? But then there are those people that sometimes are very close to you, and now they're faced with the fact that they made mediocre decisions. They decided to be less than their best, and now they're living with that. And now you're succeeding because you took the risks, you did the things that your inner being, God told you to do, and this is what it is. It's an apex problem. It's something that all apex humans are going to experience, and just get used to it. Shedding light on other people's failures just by showing up in a room, just by being who you are, you're shedding light on the mediocrity and the gummy worminess of people around you. And it's not a bad thing, it's not a good thing, it's not right, it's not wrong. It just is what it is. It's a choice you've made. If you've chosen to be apex, just get used to it. It's okay. And then number 4, your success often will lead to a new lifestyle, a new life, and new relationships. And that threatens the connection you have with people that you love. And again, look, when you break up, all of these are centered around hurting people. This is why empaths don't succeed, because often empaths really care about the people that are around them. They really love them. And any movement away or any jeopardizing of that relationship or any shift to that relationship is going to be expected by success. I mean, success will force you to be a different person. Like Kodak Black, I fucking love him. He said, everybody wants me to get a chain, but nobody wants me to change. And in order for him to get a chain, he has to change. It's a brilliant double entendre there. So, yeah, when you succeed, you get a new life, you get a new lifestyle, you do get new relationships that threatens the connections you already have. And so what a lot of apex humans, a lot of apex empaths are going to do is, you know what? It's going to hurt my friend to do this. It's going to hurt my parent to do this. It's going to hurt my whatever, my girlfriend to break up with her and go for my dreams, whatever, right? And so you say, you know what? Yeah, the new life doesn't matter. New lifestyle isn't all that. And you just continue to live the life of a loser. And then 4, 5, and finally, There was a fucking Tesla parked next to me. It's like Tesla drivers are trash. Anyway, if you're a Tesla driver, sorry, not sorry. All right, and five, and finally, success leads to alienation. And there are a lot of reasons that people will kick you out of their life. They're going to be like, yo, I can't fuck with you anymore because you think you're too good. You're too good for us? Yeah, I am. Because you guys accept the gummy worm life, right? You guys accept mediocrity. I'm Apex. So if you guys want to move forward and be exceptional, children of the Most High, sons and daughters of the Most High, let's go. Let's go together, hand in hand, side by side. Or you can follow me later, but I'm going to go forward. And so the success is going to, by definition, alienate you. That's another apex problem. You're going to experience that all over the world. If you're not comfortable with being alone, if you're not comfortable with being, experiencing solitude or all that stuff, then the apex life is not for you. So anyway, success is going to lead to alienation. And that's due to people being envious of you, people that really care about you. You know, they're going to be envious. Some of them, not all of them. They're going to feel ashamed that they chose something less than what they could have gotten in life. All right. And then it's also going to be embarrassing to them. All right. People are going to be embarrassed by the fact that you are winning where they could have won and they chose not to. They're also going to feel like you owe them in some cases, and that's going to cause them to alienate you. They're also going to say, you've changed. You think you're better than us. You don't want to talk to us. You don't want to hang out with us, blah, 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 blah. And yeah, you have changed, and they have stayed the same. And the one thing that the Bible gets right and wrong at the same time is it says God, Jesus never changes, God never changes, depending on what version of the Bible you get. I was about to say something, I can't say it. Anyway, so you've changed. You're not the same person, right? Uh, and the very nature of God, the reason God never changes is because his very nature is change. So God, even if God were to stay the same, he would be changing because his nature is flux, flux, flux. And again, God is not a anthropomorphic thing or sky ghost or niggardly sky phantom. God is a constantly fluctuating energy field that's always moving forward and always changing. So people that choose stagnation are choosing a demonic energy in the sense that they are stagnating, they're stopping, they're not moving forward. And life moves forward. And so if your friends are like, oh, you changed, well, that's the point. That's what we're always supposed to do. Well, you're not who you were 10 years ago. What? Okay, well, I'm not what I was 40 years ago when I was shitting on myself all the time. So am I supposed to stay the same? No. You always got to change. You always have to evolve. And then finally, when it comes to the alienation part, the last one of this is that people are going to resent you. They're going to be like, yo, fuck you, man. How dare you win? How dare you get out there? And it's not, and again, this is not everybody. This is one of the reasons that a lot of empaths, we don't succeed because we don't want to deal with the resentment of people that we thought loved us. And if you're really an honest empath, you realize that it doesn't matter who it is in your life. Sometimes these people, they have utility for you. They have a use for you. They don't have love for you. I don't care who it is. It can be your mom, it can be dad, sister, brother, lover, wife, kids. It can be your own children. They may have utility for you, but not love for you. And you have to distinguish what that is. And as an empath, you know. And if you're hurt in your life, if you're sad in your life, if you're depressed, and so, that's on you. You don't get to blame anybody else for that. All right. So these are some things that you must know in order to break free. The first thing you've got to know is that no one owes you shit at all. At the end of life, you're going to get to heaven or hell, wherever. It's not heaven or hell. There's no such thing as hell. There's really no such thing as heaven. It's just we're going to go back to the source code. Okay, you're going to return to the source code from which all of us come. We all going to go back home. We always do. And the source code is going to, I'm going to use God because there's probably Christians here. God's going to say, what did you do with the life that I gave you? What did you do with the talents that I gave you? What did you do with it? And if you get to the end of your life, you say, oh, well, my mom didn't believe in me, and my dad was this, and then my sister, and my girlfriend, and blah, 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 blah. But see, that was your life. Oh, but when I was a little kid, I was touched wrong. But it was your life. It was your life. That's what God is going to say. That was your life. I give it to you. I give it to you. And I gave you the power to change it, shape it, manipulate it, create it, whatever way you want. So only you have a say. It's the first thing you have to realize. All right. What'd you do with the life that I gave you? That's what you're gonna be asked at the end of life. And there's a lot of gummy worms to go to their grave and be like, "Who was I?" That's a hell. That's hell. That's hell. Not burning in fire forever. That's not hell. That doesn't exist. Okay, it does not exist. Dante made that shit up in like 1,000 years after Jesus died. So let's not get it twisted. The Christians bought into a bunch of lies and they promote them. The devil and Satan and oh, hell. It's all bullshit. Oh, Rafael Game F. Okay. Fala português não. Eu não quero falar português agora. Eu não vou falar o português agora. Pessoas falam inglês agora. Obrigado. All right. Only you know what a better life looks like for you. So, like I said, only you owe yourself shit. Anything. No one owes you acceptance. No one owes you belief. No one owes you validation, love, inspiration. Nothing. Your parents don't owe you shit. They kept you alive. You're still breathing and you're an adult. It's all up to you now. Girl, guy, I don't care who you are. And they don't owe you shit. They don't owe you anything. All right. And again, this is an apex perspective. Now, there are a lot of gummy worms out there like, oh, my mommy doesn't love me. And how many. Get the fuck over it. You're apex now. I mean, if you choose to be, you can be a gummy worm and cry about it, go to a therapist, be a bitch. Fine. Be a bitch. Be a fucking bitch. But nobody owes you shit. The government, like laws, legislation makes your parents keep you alive until you're 18, right? That's their job. They're supposed to keep you alive until you're 18. But really, you can be out on your own when you're like 12 or 13. I mean, it's not legal yet. You got to sign papers on that stuff. But you can literally, like, you've got a functioning enough brain where you can go out there, you can, like, find ways to eat and find ways to make shelter and shit like that, like, as a human. Now, you probably shouldn't do that. But, right? So they don't owe you anything after they've kept you alive. They kept you alive long enough. Don't expect anything else from them. Now, if they give you love and acceptance and validation, like I got great, my dad's awesome. He always encouraged me, support, whatever. But that's great. Thank you. But that's no one owes you anything, is what I'm saying. All right. That's the first thing you got to know. And there's a flip coin. There's a flip to that coin. You don't owe anybody else shit. You don't owe your girlfriend love or affection or time or anything. You don't owe anybody anything. Now, obviously, look, when you have children, there's certain obligations legally, right? You got that shit, okay? But outside of that, you don't owe anybody any fucking thing ever. Nobody, nothing. You don't owe anybody acceptance. You don't owe anybody belief, validation, love, inspiration, nothing. As an empath, we were often, and empathy is not a special gift that you got. You're an INFJ. You're so special. No. Yeah, you are, but you're not. You developed that because someone abused you emotionally, spiritually, sexually, however way. You probably got abused somehow. And you developed empathy to protect yourself. All right. And so what happens is you go in the world thinking you owe people, oh, they're insecure. Let me make them feel better. Excuse me. I almost did that. Fuck them. All right. Fuck them. That's not your job. That takes away from your success. And if you're an apex human, you realize that and you're like, you know what? Hey, I'm sorry, dude. Hey, look, you feel insecure when I come around because I'm an apex fucking predator. And you're afraid I'll rip your fucking head off because I can do that as an apex predator, spiritually, obviously, metaphorically, not in real life, right? Okay. But because that's illegal. But the people feel that energy. Fuck them. It's not your job. So you don't owe anybody anything. You don't owe anybody. It's like I said, like I'll be in the gym doing my thing and people will just try and start a conversation with me if I'm within 3 feet of them. It's like, yo, I'm here doing my shit. Like, what the fuck are you doing talking to me? Unless it's a real attractive young lady that I'd like to shtup. Then otherwise, I don't give a fuck. Don't talk to me. All right? Anyway, I'm sorry. All right. So anyway, like I said, that's the first thing you need to understand. You don't owe anybody shit. No one owes you shit ever. All right? Go for your dreams. All right. I mean, obviously, if you're taking a service from someone and you like signed a contract, that's different. You signed a contract, you said you owe them something. But you get what I'm saying, right? All right. All that spiritual stuff, emotional stuff, nobody owes anybody. You don't owe anybody anything. So just live your life. All right. Number 2, God holds you accountable for your life. I already said this before. God holds you accountable for your lost, buried dreams. Okay. Listen, the parable of the talents, there were talents that were wasted. They were not. So it was three people, right? The master was like, Oh, nice. Okay. There were three people, and the master was like, "Oh, let me give you some money." So the master gave money to, like, a bunch of people, whatever. These three people. He gave one guy like 3 talents, and the other one 2 talents, and one talent. And so they all went out. The master came back months later or whatever. Jesus told the story, and the guy that got 3 talents had like 6. The guy that got 2 had like 4, and the guy that had 1 still had 1. And the master was like, "Good job, servant number 1. Good job, servant number 2. Servant number 3, why do you only have 1 talent? The 1 talent I gave you." The servant said, "Oh, master, I buried it in the ground because I didn't want to lose it," and blah, blah, blah. And the master was like, "You fucking idiot," and literally kicked him out of the city and sent him to hell. And the word there is Sheol. He was kicked out of the city. He was sent to hell. And that's literally what hell is. Hell is when you don't live up to your God-given purpose. Oh, that's cool. I'm coming in now. When you don't live up to your God-given purpose, that's hell. That's hell. A separation from God. So, and that's in Matthew 25:29, if you want to look it up yourself. All right, Jesus said, uh, he who has will get more, and he who has nothing, the nothing that he has, the little that he has, will be taken away from him. That's a universal law. That's a fact of life. So again, you got to understand that God has dreams inside of you. He's put things inside of you to bring into this world. And if you don't bring them out because your mom didn't love you, your dad did this, or whatever, it's on you. Again, this is apex perspective. It's not for gummy worms. Gummy worms are going to hear this and get hurt. They're going to get afraid. I need a therapist to tell me my parents were hurtful and mean. Are you still breathing? Yeah? Okay, your parents did their job. Oh, but my heart and my trauma. Are you still breathing? Okay, they did their fucking job. Get over it. All right? And then the third thing to know is that you're apex. You're here to plant, grow, and own the roses. You're not here to smell the roses. People say, smell the roses, stop and smell the roses. No, fuck that. You're here to plant, own, and grow the roses. You're here to have fields of roses, not just smell them. You're better than that. Remember that. You're a child of the Most High. You have what it takes. So finally, what are 4 ways? So keep those 3 things in mind. No one owes you shit. You don't owe anybody shit. God holds you accountable for the wasted dreams and talents. And then finally, you're apex. You're not here to smell the roses. You're not here to sit on your ass and do nothing. You're here to create things. You're here to do exceptional things in this world. So finally, there are 4 ways to overcome the kind of empathy that sabotages your dreams and kills your hopes. And that is, number 1, know that your success is the best way that you can love the people that may alienate you or may be hurt by your success. The very best way to show them love is to be successful. All right. You can, look, you can both be failures together, or you can be a success and then they can get a higher choice. They can now choose to be successful in their own way. Number 2, you got to know that alienation and solitude is temporary, and it's also better than a life of failure. Okay? Failed dreams, dead dreams, listen, that's the worst life ever. And that's a gummy worm life. And if you're apex, you can't live that life. It's not going to work for you. You're always going to be frustrated. Gummy worms are okay with not living their full dreams. Okay? And number 3, know that they'll eventually come around. Like the people that alienated you, the people who resented you, the people tell you, oh, you think you're better than us, they'll eventually fucking come around. If they don't, fuck them. Move on with your life. And then 4, understand this. This is a hard one. Nobody wants to admit it, but I'm going to fucking say it. This is what this whole channel is about. Pissed everybody off, scared them all away. Good. Know that we all die alone. We're all going to die alone. Look, your life is yours to make. And I know, it's a terrible thing to think about, but it really isn't if you think about it. We all die alone. All of us do. Even if you're in the arms of your loved one. And I hope for everyone to die peacefully in the arms of their loved one long time from now, right? Live a full life. But even if you are dying in the arms of your loved one, you die alone. Because after this, you get back to the source code. And then you're asked, what did you do with the life that I gave you? What did you do with it? And if you don't have a good answer for that, I don't know what happens. I've always had a good answer. So Those are the 5 reasons that empaths fail in life, the 3 things you need to know, and the 4 ways to overcome the failure as an empath. You want me to go over them again? First of all, the 5 reasons we failed to succeed is because our success will prove the ones we loved wrong, our loved ones wrong. 2, our success can make the people that we care about useless. 3, our success can shed light on the failures of those we love. 4, our success leads to a new life, new lifestyle, and new relationships. It threatens our connection to those we love. Number 5, our success alienates people. They start to feel envy, shame, embarrassment, resentment. They feel like you owe them. They feel like you changed. You better than us. Well, you better than us? Yeah, I am. All right. What are 3 things you need to know? You need to know that no one knows you shit. You don't know anybody's shit. Only you can make a better life for yourself. Your parents kept you alive until now. They've done their job. Don't go to a therapist and bitch and moan and cry about how they did everything wrong, because fuck it. Are you still breathing? Yeah, okay, they did their job. God is praised. All right. Number 2, God holds you accountable for your buried dreams, your lost dreams, your failed talents. If you don't live the life that God put you here to live, off to hell with you, right? Literally, that's what Jesus said. In Matthew 25, read it for yourself. He who has, more will be given. He who has not, the little he has will be taken away. Put the loser in hell. Literally, that's what Jesus says. If you read it, Sheol. It's the master says, kick him out of the city. Sheol is hell. All right, that's the place outside of the city where they put all the trash and the feces and dead bodies and stuff. All right. And then finally, your apex. You're not here to smell the roses. So life is going to be hard sometimes. It's going to be challenging, but you've got the talents, you got the brilliance, you got the beauty, you got the strength to make it. You're not here to smell roses. You're here to plant them, grow them, and own them. All right? You're a child of the Most High. 4 ways to overcome being a loser because you care about other people's feelings. Just know that your success will give them an opportunity to be more successful. Know that alienation and solitude are temporary. People eventually gonna come around. If they don't, fuck them. And then know that we all die alone. All right, we all die alone. And at the end of this, make sure that you have a good answer for why you lived the life the way you did. All right, that's what I have to say about that. All the 12-year-olds left because it's a very deep adult conversation. I don't know how to get more adults in the. Maybe I should use less profanity. Maybe I should talk like I have a PhD, which I do. Be a fucking stick up the ass. What is it? Erudite, academic, intellectual. I don't like those people. I really don't. I don't think they have much use to society. You got to be able to communicate across, like, to people that get it. Using giant big words all the time. You're not connected with people. You're useless. That's all I got to say about that.